After walking two batters to put runners on second and first, Jesse Gasca comes up with a big strikeout to get the Braves to the dugout, only trailing by one.
Anything close? Let's go!
After putting runners on first and second by way of a sharp single and a hit by pitch, the Lompoc Braves rally ended with a sharp line out to shortstop.
Good piece, that one. Yeah, lucky. Let's go, two.
Both teams were set down in order in the second, but the Aztecs were able to scratch a run across in the third. They were threatening for more before Jeffrey Ray made a great play at second base with the bases loaded. After Marcus Nick scored Teddy Perry for Lompoc's first run with an RBI groundout, Ruben Cortez lined a two-out double to bring home Ray and tie the game. Cortez then went to third and then home for the go-ahead run on two wild pitches from Azusa. After shutting down the Aztecs in the top of the fourth, Gasca got another RBI by tripling home Ray in the bottom of the fourth inning, and Ruben Cortez got his second RBI when he singled in Gasca. Braves were able to add a couple of insurance runs in the bottom of the sixth when two runners scored on a wild pitch. Also, Gasca didn't allow a hit after the third inning while striking out three Aztecs, and was helped out in the fifth inning by a great catch by Alejandro Salas. Cody Bommersbard came in and pitched a strong seventh inning to give the Lompoc Braves the win, 7-2 at home. After the game, Jacob Rayburn was able to catch up with the Lompoc head coach Jim Allen and talk to him a little bit about the Braves' big win.
Talking to Jesse, the last time I talked to him, he said a big development for him has been mentally on the mound.
Right.
He used the word pouty. He says, don't pout when something's not going your way.
Right.
It seemed like, though, the first inning that kind of came back, and then he got back on track?
Well, the first thing, he struggled a little bit, and he gets frustrated, you know, and that's the key. But he checked right back in. You know, walking leadoff guy is always tough, and then giving up one in the first. You know, most of these guys haven't been in playoff atmosphere, so to go down one, I think they're a little bit nervous. But he settled right in, pitched great for us the rest of the way.
Yeah, after they get 2 runs on you, it was Lompoc the rest of the way, and you guys scored in a variety of ways. Talk about this offense. We've talked before about how this offense, every at-bat has gotten better, but now you're in playoffs, and they just kept on going.
Yeah, you know, we've been building all year long, and I think we executed somewhat today. We didn't execute as well as we would like to, but I mean, we were making sure that we saw the fastball, you know, laid off the curveball as much as possible, and then if they did hang a curveball, I thought our guys did a good job staying on it and putting the ball in play.
And defensively, some really great plays in the infield, especially for you guys today.
Jumbo made an outstanding play at third. I mean, that diving play that comes up, throws Caleb to end the game, you know, holding on to first base there. If we can play defense okay, I think our pitchers can keep us in the game, and then hopefully get an opportune hit here and there. And, I mean, that's what playoff baseball is about, win and move on.
Yeah, you mentioned not a lot of guys on this team have, you know, a bunch of playoff experience, but they get to play a wild card game at home, and they get to get that under their belt.
Right.
What are you kind of expecting now the next one?
Well, I hope they excel and just start to play. You know, it's tough. I mean, you get in the playoffs and it's one and done. You know, for a lot of these guys, they've been building up all year to get to this. And so, you know, it's a chance to get some nerves out of the way a little bit. Obviously, we'd like to just play in the first round, not have to play an extra one. But I think now guys can settle in. You know, they realize that, you know, bases are still 90 foot apart, mound's still 60 foot 6 inches. So, I mean, the game doesn't really change. Just competition gets a little bit better every round you go.